Big breath in and reach it up. Don't go one side, the other side. Just nice big stretch, get that side bend in, make your spine move. 7, 8. And then let's circle those arms over your head. I need my glasses, hang on. Keep circling. Pull back as far as you can. Good. And then take your hands behind your head and pull your elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach your arms out, and let's make our little circles. So the shoulder blades are squeezed together. Show front of your shoulders to be getting a nice stretch. And let's flip our hands and go the other way. And then let's roll the arms in the shoulder socket. And let your arms drop and let that swing get bigger, front to back. Nice. And just enjoy that stretch. So today is a totally different workout, one that no one has ever seen in the 5 years that I've been doing this. So it's we have Tabata style work. Let's come down to the hips and we'll do tick-tock, which is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 4 rounds of 4 exercises. So one Tabata set is 8 minutes. Let's do hula hoops. The 4 exercises are not complicated, but it requires you to keep moving, so you might notice that your heart rate comes up a little bit more. Let's go the other way. But we're going to go super slow today. I'm not going to be rigid with 2010s. We'll try. And keep an eye on you. But as the month goes on, we'll get smoother, we'll get a little faster, you'll know what's coming, and hopefully you like it. And hands on knees, let's circle it out. I say it's going to be slower just because there are transitions from up, down, down, up. And also figuring out what weights, what position. There's some variations. There's one sit-up move that some of you might be able to do, but if you can't do and don't want to do a sit-up, there's a bridge variation. So it's just going to take a little bit more time to talk through that. But your options are, let's go to your feet, circle out your ankles. And change direction. And let's switch sides. And speaking of heart rate, let's make sure this one counts. Okay, feet under your hips. Let's prance it out. So you notice my bench is off to the side, my step is off to the side. We are not using either. It's body weight, 1 or 2 weights maybe, lighter to start. Let's bring our heels together, zip up through the midline, keep those heels glued. Nice. Notice if you're falling to the outside of your foot or able to keep weight on your big toe, and see if you can balance it out and keep it even. Cross your foot. One more. Good. Taking a nice big wide straddle stance. Let's go side to side. You guys know the routine. You're doing it before I get to it. I don't have to count. I think you guys are already there. And then we're going to hold to one side. Think about centering over your foot, stretching between your hip and your knee, making your femur as long as you can imagine. And maybe going down a little bit lower. Stretching through your calf, stretching through your hip, and pulse. And let's go up and over. We're gonna hold, hold, hold. Find your center over your foot. Sink down into your hip. Push through your knee. So it feels like you're going in opposite directions with your leg. Not just forward, not just back, and then pulse. Nice big stretch. Good. And then come up, walk your feet in just a little bit. Let's do some shoulder drops. And roll it up. Good. Okay. We're going to start with a little core exercise, stabilizing. We are going to grab a lightweight to medium weight, something you can drag across the floor. It could be your dog, your cat, your no, it can be a weight. And we're going to start on hands and knees. And the simple move is your weight's going to be on the outside of your hands. You're going to hold yourself as stable as you can, belly button up to your spine, hips engaged. You're going to press into the floor and pull across. So this is level 1. Level 2 is bear. Knees up and doing that same drag, trying to keep your same stability. We're going to go for 10 drags, so it's 5 each direction. Looks good. And when you're all done with those, come into child's pose and let your back relax. And you can put the weight away. You don't need it. Our first round of Tabatas, because why not? Let's just jump right in. We have a high knee run. You can jog in place if that's where you're at. You can march quickly, or you can try to bring your knees up. And what we're trying to do with this is, if your knees tend to do this, see if you can pull them in. But we're not there yet. Just play around with it. We're not starting. So you can definitely do quick marches at your arms, get your heart rate up, or you can make it a high knee run. That's the first exercise. Then we're going to come down on the floor and do push-ups. This is just for time for 20 seconds. If you go into a full push-up and you get one push-up done in 20 seconds, you're awesome. If that's what you can do, as long as you're not going one push-up and then into child's pose for 15 seconds. So do what you can do. Then we're going to stretch into a plank, back into a plank, and do a hand tap. So we'll be doing this for 20 seconds. And then we're going to come back up to standing and do air squats. Your pace, your style, your foot distance. Up to you. So I'm already getting warm. I have the clock going. We're going to go in about 20 seconds, so grab a drink if you need it. The clock is a terrible taskmaster. So those 4 exercises, we're going to do 4 times, going in 3, 2, 1 with high knees. If you get tired, you want to go to a march, go to a march, just keep moving. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. 10 seconds off. We're going to come down to the floor. You can do from your knees or your toes. 20 seconds of push-ups. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rock back into child's pose for a few seconds. And then come back out to your plank from your knees or from your toes, hand taps. You can keep your feet nice and wide to control your swaying. You have 5 seconds left. And rest. 10 seconds. Now it's 5 seconds. And we're back to high knees. Round 2. And 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. We come back down for push-ups. And 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock back into child's pose. Circle your wrists. And in 3, 2, 1, hand taps. And 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And we have air squats. Did I forget these the first round? I may have. Let's go. That happens. And 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest. It's okay, we have lots of leg work coming up in this workout. 1 round of air squats is not going to change anything. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. You do you. High march. Swing your arms, get your heart rate up. Good work. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, back down on the floor. Doing a lot of push-ups. It's all broken up. Down we go. 3. The countdown is off. I can't speak fast enough. We have 5 seconds left of push-ups. And rest. Rock it back. Circle your wrists. Give them some love. Oh, and then it's 10 seconds. This is what happens. We'll get better at it. Hand taps. And 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Good job. Circle your wrists. Take good care. Air squats. And go. Think about your arms going forward. Hips going back. Weight over your whole foot. And rest. 10 seconds and we have our last round. It goes fast. might be one of the shorter workouts. We'll see. Okay, down, high knees in 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. We get a big break after this. Okay. Whew. And off we go. Push-ups. Focus on form. You don't have to go fast. 3, 2, 1. Rock it back. Circle your wrists. Stretch them just a little bit. We got some 3, 2, 1. We go for hand taps. Brace, brace, brace. Hold yourself stable. If you want, you can tap your shoulder, but we're happy with just a hand tap. You can keep your hands closer together. Your shoulders are getting tired. And rest. Okay, last round. Here we go. Air squats. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can check your heart rate. Should be up a little higher than it usually is this time of our workout. We're going to take a couple of minutes. That was 4, correct? Or was that 3? I can't see a thing. That was 4. Good. You guys keep me honest. No, let's do 5. Let's do 6. Let's just keep going. You get kind of into routine. You'll learn the moves. We're going to take another minute, grab a drink. And then we have a little strength section. We're going to alternate lower body and upper body. And we're going to take our time with it. We're going to go through 3 rounds of 4 exercises. Now your body is nice and warm. So the first exercise, first round, we'll do without weights. If your heart rate is still up, everything with strength is going to feel a little bit different. We're going to start with a side lunge to a knee raised balance. So it's side lunge, find your balance. Side lunge, find your balance. Right, are we all here? Yeah. Okay. Side lunge, find your balance. We're not doing this for time. We're doing 8 on each side. And next round, if this is something where you want to add weight, you are welcome to add weight. No obligation. Week 1, woo, we're learning new moves. Nice. 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're finding your balance up at the top and not just bringing your knee up and dropping straight down. Make sure you're feeling steady. Second exercise, you need a light weight. You can go very light. You're going to hold one weight in both hands down by your hips. You're going to lift up and rotate, come back and come down. So up, push into your toes as you rotate, Come down, don't forget to breathe. We're going for 8 on each side. You need to swap out a weight, swap out a weight. These things kind of build. And just mimic anything that we do in daily life. And 16. Your arms and back are going to thank me this weekend. You're welcome. Okay. Swing out your arms. We're going to go back to lower body. We're going to do curtsy lunges, no weight. I want you to see how low you can get and see if you can get the top of your foot down onto the floor and come up. Normally I go down with my toes like that, so they're flexed. It's a little bit harder, it makes you go a little bit lower to keep your toes down. If you do nothing else, if you're not following me, I want you to focus on your curtsy lunge. See if you can just go a little bit lower than you usually do. So, oops, and it's a bad habit. No, it's not just a habit for me to have my toes flexed. Nice. Get a nice stretch on the front of your ankle. Beautiful. Okay. Whew. And then we're going to grab a lightweight again. 3 pounds, 5 pounds. It's going to be a static hold up over your head. Whew. My heart rate's still up. So we're going to rack the right, press it up, pull down your shoulder blade, pull your ribs over your hips so we're not like this. I want you stacked so that weight is supported. And from here, we're going to march. Take your knee up as high as you can, pulling down that shoulder blade, keeping your arm like a post up to the ceiling. And then we have to switch sides, of course. It's good for one shoulder, it's good for the other. Oof. And up, 8 on each side, march. Pull that shoulder blade down. Your shoulder should be nice space between your shoulder and your ear. Ribs over hips. Good. And rest. Okay. Swing out what needs to be swung out. Grab a drink if you need it. We're going to go for round 2 after I have a drink. Okay. Side lunge. This feels good to you, add a weight. Otherwise, just focus on balance. Sink down and come up. 2. Make sure you're holding it. Find your stability. 5. Sometimes holding, just putting your hand on something, even your hips, can make you feel a little more stable. Good. And switch sides when you get to 8. Woo. Nobody's fallen yet. Yay. 6, and 8. Good. Grab your light weight for the shoulder raises. Shoulder raise with rotation. Okay, whoop, ribs over hips, grounded in your feet. We're gonna lift. And as you rotate, push through the foot in the opposite direction. You should feel this in your obliques and your shoulders because gosh knows everything is connected. It always reminds me of putting dishes away. Pick things up and they have to reach over to a top shelf. Well, for me, it was the top shelf, it might be the bottom shelf. Good. Put the weight down. Shake out your arms. Back to curtsies. This workout is a little sneaky. It built. So we're gonna, go down. Nice. And up. Eight. Nice. Good job. Beautiful. And we're all going to be able to get up off the floor after this workout. I mean, after we're done with the month. Getting up and down off the floor, no issue. Okay, overhead press with the march. Grab your weight. The goal is shoulder stability while the rest of your body is moving. Whoop. So make sure you're not leaning, level out your shoulders, level out your hips, and march. Shoulder blade, pull down. And when you get to 16 taps, we go to the other side. Good. If you're wondering how this is going to get harder as the month goes on, we're not going faster. We're not going to turn those runs into weighted runs. That would be crazy. Okay, grab a drink. We'll go into round 3. And then we have our final Tabata. And then we have a stretch. The final Tabata is 100% on the floor. So just in case you ever thought being on the floor makes things easier, haha, no it doesn't. Okay, but you start disappearing, I'll understand. Okay, side lunge. And find your balance. Woo, it's a little harder round 3. Hold. And hold. 6. Good. Moving over to the other side. Good. Okay, shoulder width raise and rotation. Wait till everybody's back in screen. Okay, raise. Three, four, 8. If you're alternating, that's fine. You're just going to 16. 6. Shoulders are getting tired. I get it. Last one. Bring that weight down. Twist. Stretch. Okay, let's go into our curtsies. You guys going nice and deep. Sink it down. Almost like you're kneeling on the floor and you have to get up. Who does that? Nice. 8. 9. Take it a little deeper. We're almost done. But if you're done, you're done. You do you. Who's counting? There we go. And shake your legs out. And then we have our overhead press with the march. So you decide if you want to go with the same weight, go a little bit lighter for the last round. Whew. Make sure you're centered over your feet. Hips are squared, shoulders are square. We're going to lift up, pull your ribs over your hips, and march. Good. 8. How do you get to go? Let's go up. 2, 3. Good. Let's take about 2 minutes. And then we'll do our final Tabata. So walk around, stretch what needs to be stretched. We have, I'll tell you what's coming. If you have a towel handy, that would be good. We have, actually, I'll explain this before we even get started. So you have more than 2 minutes. So your choice for the first exercise are ab mat sit-ups. I don't have an ab mat, but I do have a towel. And you can roll the towel up. You're saying sit-ups not for me? Hold on just a second. The towel is going to go under your back. So when you're laying there, it's supporting your lumbar spine. We're going to be in a frog position, and we're going to go into a sit-up and down. So this is option 1. Option 2 is you can absolutely keep the towel there. Option 2 is to keep your legs in this frog position and lift up into a bridge. So over the month, if you have a chance to try both of these, they're both good options. They do different things, but it keeps you set up in the same place. Rolling up a sweater works great. Sweatshirt, whatever you got. That's the first exercise. Then you're going to need a lightweight because your obliques are going to kill you if you don't. We're going to come up to sitting and do some oblique twists. This might be the only thing we've done this workout that's familiar to you. And then we're going to come down on the floor again. So lying to sitting to lying. And we're going to come into a hollow hold. So for this, you need to check it with your back. pull your ribs down, and we're going to hold for 20 seconds. If you need to come out of it and come into it, that's fine. If you need support under your back, put the towel or your sweatshirt back there underneath your lumbar spine. But the idea is not to arch as you're lifting. The idea is to hollow out your belly, flatten your back, and lift from there. Your hands don't need to be here. They can be up here. Whatever works for you. If that doesn't work, you can just lay there for 20 seconds and I will never know the difference. And the last thing we're doing is a Superman hold. So the exact opposite. So instead of holding like this and working all the abdominals in your core, we're going to be rolling over and doing a hold like this. If that's too much, just do your arms. If that's too much, do your legs. You're still working. And if you need to move, you can move. So, are we ready? Get your sweatshirt or your towel all set up. I'm going to do the ab mat sit-ups or my towel sit-ups. Make sure your back is nicely supported. And we're going to go for 20 seconds now. It's not how much you do, it's how well you do it. Take care of your abs. Press your feet together. And rest. Grab your little weight. Ooh. Come into boat position. Arms straight. Off we go, side to side. And rest. We're going to come back down with support or not. And come into that hollow body hold. Press your back into the floor and lift. Neck is neutral. If I'm turning my head, it's because I'm looking at the clock. We have 10 more seconds. Pull those abs down. Squeeze those legs together. And 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll over. Superman holds. And lift. Neck stays neutral. Arms really wherever they're comfortable. Your back is working really hard wherever they are. But we can fly like Superman or Superwoman. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rock back into child's pose. Don't stay there too long because we need to roll over and do our sit-ups or our bridges. And go. So just so you know, I'm maybe doing 4 or 5 because that's how long it takes. You do you. There's no pressure to go fast. Take care of your back and work your abs. Good time for one more. And rest. Round 2, oblique twists. Find your boat pose. Lean back so your abs are engaged. For this, at this point in the workout, doesn't have to be a heavy weight. Just doing the rotation is a lot of work after all the work we've already done. 3, 2, 1. Put your weight down. Find your neutral spine. Settle into the floor. A hollow body hold. It's very hard to hold this still for 20 seconds. Moving is much easier. So next week we'll be moving, even though it's only week 2. And 3, 2, 1. Roll it over. Nice work. Your back is going to feel worked It should feel like muscle work. It shouldn't feel like, ow, I hurt something. And 3, 2, 1. Back. Okay, going into round 3. Find your frog position. So bridges or roll-ups. Let's go. We have 5 seconds left. Nice, and rest. Grab your little weight. If you're wondering when this is over, we're only doing this for 8 minutes. We're in round 3. Oblique twists. You only have to do these one more time. If that's any consolation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and we have puppies. Pencil down. Don't block my view of the camera, of the clock. And let's lift up into our hollow body hold. 20 seconds here. If you need to lower and come back into it, A-okay. And 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. We're gonna roll it over. Do our Superman hold. And 3, 2, 1. I'll stay next to you. There we go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rock back into child's pose. You have a very, very brief break. And we come back to our froggies. Bridge or sit up, your choice. Either which way, we're gonna have a dog playing with me. And let's go. Make sure you're pressing your feet together. And rest. Oh. Last set of obliques. Lean back as far as you can. Your abs are going to be tired, shoulders are tired. I get it. Nice. And rest. Less time with the hollow hold. See what it feels like this time to just roll a little bit side to side as you're doing it. And let's go. So you don't have to go all the way over. I might just make the 20 seconds go a little faster. And rest. Roll it over. Last Superman hold. And 20 seconds, last bit of work. Hang on to it. You got this. You guys are strong. You do a lot of wonderful things. You need the strength. You have the strength. You can do this. We have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back, sit back into child's pose. And just let your back relax. Take your time. I'm sitting up so I can see you, so I can see my notes. You stay down. Reach your arms over to the right. Let your obliques stretch. Reach your arms over to the left. Do what feels good to you. We're taking a big break here just to let everything settle in. You guys did a lot of work. A lot of it was new. Sorry, cheer you on. You guys are awesome. So let's come up onto hands and knees. And just do a little bit of rocking. Let your shoulders stretch. And then let's make some circles. Big restorative circles. Maybe 3 times in each direction. 2, 1. Let's do a thread the needle so your shoulders get a little bit more stretch. We can do this upright, but we're on the floor, so let's keep our back nice and happy. Okay, reach, reach, reach. And switch sides. And then coming back on hands and knees. Let's do some cat, cow. Check in with how your back is feeling. Tucking, tucking, tucking into cat. Raising your back up, stretching across your shoulder blades. And then opening your chest, opening up your, lifting your tailbone. Going back and forth between those 2 positions. Let's come into half kneeling. We don't need to come to standing too fast. Let's come into a big hip stretch, hip flexor stretch. Lift up and reach, stretch out your sides, stretch the obliques. If it feels good, you can kind of rock forwards and backwards in this position. Just rotating, little rotations, but don't lose your hip stretch. We're working that whole line. Whoops, what am I doing? We're going to stay here, stretch out legs straight, and go for your hamstrings and toe taps. So mobilizing the ankle, stretching the hamstrings, back of your legs. Good. And let's come back up, bring your knee up. We'll take it out to the side. Let's do some glides. Good, 2 more, and then we'll switch sides. Ooh, into that hip flexor stretch. Squeeze your butt. Reach the arm up. Your whole side is stretching from your knee up to your fingertips. If it feels good, rock forwards and back. Good. And then let's straighten that front leg. A hamstring stretch with toe taps. And then slide your heel back in. We'll take the knee out to the side. And do some glides. It's going to feel different on each side. But at least it does for me. I'm assuming everybody is asymmetrical. Good. Then swing your arms, roll your shoulders, check in. We are all done for the day. You stuck with it. Good work. We'll see you next week.